Hello guys, my name is Paul. I'm going to teach you how to configure static routings on two different LANs. So static routing, it is a type of routing which allow two network to communicate to each other. So it allows two router to communicate to each other. Right now we are going to start from the scratch, and if you check here, let me try. If you check here in the routing table, let me try to check. You check in the routing table here, you find there's nothing configured in this routing, and here also if you try to check, you'll find that there's nothing configured on this router also. So right now we want this router and this router to communicate to each other and allow all the devices which are connected from here and to this one also to communicate to each other. Right now we are let us start by putting the IP address on the interface. Now start enable and config terminal. So if you're in the global configurations, and now we are going to put the IP address in this side for this router in the interface giga 00 interface giga 00. We put the IP address set 192.168.1.1 subnet mask 125.255.255.0. Problem, yeah, is here. Yeah, .0 set no sat. Now you see this side is up. Now we rush to go to the zero interface here, which you're going to put set exit here. So go to interface, we set 1.0.1, then set IP address, set 192.200.100.250, then set 255.255.255.252. So this is the subnet mask for this one, and enter. Set no sat. Set do right to continue, and then we are finished with this one. We have put two IP address. Now we let us put for this one also. So for this one we put also, we go in global configurations, config terminal, and if you are in a global configuration IP giga, we are in the giga 0.0 0/0, then we set the IP address is 172.16.30.1, set 255.255.255.0. So the subnet mask said no sat. If that is not sat, then I said exit. Now you go to another to zero interface. You said interface 0.1.0, yeah, 0.1.0, set IP at 192.200.100.254. the subnet is 255.255.255.252. Set no sat. Now if you said no sat, all the interface will open. Now all the interface is open. So do right to enter to save the configuration. Now you can see now everything is turned to up. Now if you check the routing table, you find that we have put something. You see the routing table is now 4. We have put the IP address even the same here. So you find that the IP address, but the router still cannot communicate with this one, but this one will communicate because if you check the IP address here, I put the IP address. The IP address is here 1.2, this one 1.3. Now this address .1.1, this one .1.2, .1.3 here. But if you try to send message from here to here, you find that it is successful. And if you change message from here to here, it is successful. But if you try to send message from here to here, it will fail. It fail because it is not yet configured. And if you try to send message from here to here, should be successful. Yeah, successful. So we have no problem in this configuration. Here to here, successful. Now this here to here, from here to here will not be successful because the configuration is not yet done. So that is what we are going to do right now. We are going to configure static routing on board router in order for this device to communicate with this device. So we wanted to configure static route on here to enable this device on this side to communicate to the device which is on this side. This is a two LAN combination of two LAN will become one wide area network. But this one is local area and this one also local area network. But we wanted to make them communicate to each other. So right now, what we are going to do right now, we open this one. Now we are in the router 3. So in this router, you exit here, you go to the global configuration. From here, you set IP route. The route, you put the IP address for this one. We are in this site, but we are going to put the IP of this one in the routing table. So the IP route, you set 172.16.30.0. This is the network, not the network for this one. Then I said 255.255.255.0. This is subnet mask. This is subnet mask for this network. This network is /24. 2024 is 0 because we only use you. This is the subnet mask for /24. Then you go to the next op. Next op is this one which is connected from here. So the next op we are going to say next op is 192.200.100.52254. This is for, we have connected this from this one is 254, this one is 253, and the network is 252. So we just enter, then you say do right to save the configuration. You also do the same to this. We wanted also to route this site, so you said exit here to go to the global configuration. Then you said IP route, then you put the IP for this IP address. You said 192.168.1.0. Then you put IP address 255.0. This is the subnet mask for that. Then you after putting the subnet mask for this, then you put the IP address for this side, which is 253. You said 192.200.100.253. You enter. You said do right. You end. Or you said run copy running config to start at config. Yeah, you said right config, enter. Now on this side also, you said everything is okay. Now you can say copy running config to start at config, to enter, to save the configuration. Now we want to try if this one communicate to each other. You try this one after this side. Successful. You see here is successful. So you also try this one after side. You find there's a communication now between two LAN, which is now communicating. They are communicating to each other. So there's no problem in this communication. And this is the static, how to configure a static routing. So in my next video I'm going to teach you how to configure dynamic routing. So there's a lot of routing which the protocol which is configure on the router. I'm going to teach you EGRIPS, OSPF, frame relay, and other things, a lot of things, and I'm going to teach you on that. So thank you for now. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Good day. Have a nice day. Thank you.